A very good morning to you from Ban Swan, Udon Thani, Thailand. Dave here, that foreign bloke. It's Tuesday, the 27th of December, and we're going to do a bit of plumbing. Basically, I've got all the sprinkler system how I wanted it, but it does involve switching hoses. That you want to open that section, you connect the hose that comes from it to the tap. When you want to open this section, you take away that hose and you put the hose that goes from that section. So what I've decided to do is to tee into the actual blue PVC pipe, put some little red valves, and then these can be individually opened without affecting the tap, and it makes it a lot easier to just turn them on, turn them off for joust. So, but otherwise they're coming on great. They're working great. The grass is starting to come, and I'm very pleased about that. So I'm going to do that. I think we've got to go and do some more errands. If you watched the last video, you see we spent a lot of time at the Toyota dealership, which was very nice, and it's given us a lot of clues as to what we want to do for buying a new car. But it took a lot of time, and we ended up not doing some of the things that we were going to do. So errands are afoot as well. Okay, so there's the first one. This means that this tap is kept unoccupied when and you can open these individually rather than changing the hose. So this hose goes to one section, and obviously there's a hose on the pipe, on the tap, that gets used for other things. And now they can be used independently of one another. You want to sprinkle, you just open the valve like that, and Bob's your uncle. So that's one done. I've got 3 to do, so I'll get on with them, and then that will be something achieved for today. Alright, and there's the other 2 done. I just need to find a stake to support this tap now, because it's a bit wobbly, but otherwise done, so I'm happy about that. Haven't tested it yet, but shouldn't be a problem, although some of the joints might leak a bit because there was water in the system and I couldn't get it out. But we see, we can redo them if the worst comes to the worst. Okay, it's Tuesday lunchtime-ish, 1 o'clock almost. I'm not feeling great, but we've got some errands that we need to do. We didn't get everything done yesterday when we were at the Toyota dealers for so long, so we've got to do some errands, and we haven't eaten yet breakfast or anything, so and like I say, it's almost 1 o'clock because we've been busy doing. So we're going to go out and see where we get to. Not sure at the minute, but I know we're 1, 2 places we're absolutely going to, but we'll see where we get to otherwise as we get moving. Okay, we've come to this place where Joe comes to pay insurance. I don't know what it is, I can't remember now, but we've been here before. But they're building a fancy carport thing over there. It's a hot sunny day. It seems to be taking us a long time to get our errands done though, so we're not getting very far again. Right, well, the day's going extremely poorly, or I should say not according to plan. Everything's taking such a long time, so we rushed into Lotus and met him to it. I've just dropped Joe off now to do something while I come back to Lotus to look for something Mr. DIY, and then we'll be getting on and going home. Almost time to take the buffaloes in and whatever. The day's just run away with us without us getting very far, so you get days like that. Right, Mr. DIY anyway, it's my first port of call. I got the pump that wasn't working back. It still isn't working, unfortunately. It's burnt out from probably from being left on too long and it pumping the well dry, because obviously if you pump too long, it will eventually run dry, and it takes a little while for it to seep back in again. So that's what's happened. So I'm on the hunt now for a new pump here in Lazada. That particular one isn't available, but there's plenty of other ones. So I'm looking, and I'll get one ordered, so we can have that in the next few days, or probably after the new year now. But anyway, that's the situation with that pump. I've got a DC 24-volt DC pump down a well at Nadongoy, which doesn't work either, but I think that's my first attempt at solar, and I don't know whether my panel was enough. The bloke on the solar shop said it was, but I don't think so. But anyway, that's a tale for another day. I need to pull that one up and test it out. Okay, so I've ordered this one now. It's a bit bigger than the last one, but it's a 3-inch, but it's a long one like the one over in the other well, and it's got a 1.5-inch outlet. So I'm gonna have to adapt, put an adapter on there, because the pipe we've got is a 1-inch pipe. I couldn't find any 3-inch with a 1-inch pipe that were 1 horsepower. They were all half horse, 375 kilowatt, which means that the water volume that they pump is a lot less than the old one, and the one that we have from the other well as well is the same power and approximate water volume. Obviously it's a different depth. So I thought, nah, they're too weak. So I was looking for a similar one to the one we had, but I couldn't find one. Anyway, this one looks okay, so we'll see when it comes, and you will see it too. Okay, just been up to Narquang village to buy this concrete. I've got one that's bigger cylinder that we used before, but I wanted a different size and shape, basically to light fire so you can sit around it, but also you can use it, you can chuck charcoal in it and grill on it as well. I've got a grill, metal grill that will work on that size. So a bit of everything really. And the cat thinks it's good, so she's probably going to go in there and try and go to the toilet. She seems to like that. Someone's decided they like the meow. Yeah. Oh, she's coming out now. She was in there for quite a while. I thought she was going to go to sleep. Okay, good morning, Thursday morning. Thursday the 29th, I think it is, of December. Just show you my sunflowers. They're all ready. We haven't been here 2 months yet, and they're already flowering beautifully. We've got a load of them everywhere, but these are the first that have opened. They're in the sunniest place, the place that gets the most sun the longest. But there's loads more of them dotted around. So in a week or two, you will see a lot of sunflowers here. But at the minute, these are the ones that are open, and then there's a few coming down there, but they're much shorter. As you can see, they're depending on where they were planted. My cat is meowing at me. I just wanted to come and have a look at the state of the grass growth. It's starting to come now. It's a little bit hard to see, obviously, but if I show you like that, you will see. So once it starts, it will be great. It'll come, no problem. I mean, we've just about sorted out the sprinklers now, so we can sprinkle every other day, every second day probably, and yeah, it'll come. Joe's busy with the plantings. She's got a lot of things going at the minute, and big tubs full as well that need to be planted into smaller ones or planted out. So I'll go. Okay, I've just lit my new purchase, my new fire pit thing for the first time. I didn't do it last night, I couldn't be bothered, but done it tonight. I was going to try and grill some pork that we bought in the market on there after as well. Alright, as you can see, it's now burnt down to charcoal, so I'm grilling some pork. We're going to have some not nam tog, but similar, egoi moo, and sticky rice, spicy. And we had these peppers given to us the other day, and I forgot all about them, and I thought, oh, might as well chuck them on and grill them while I'm at it. So got some grilled peppers as well. Right, there you go, the grilled pork, goi moo yang, and then the grilled peppers that I did afterwards. Sticky rice, all good. Right, my dogs are going absolutely apeshit over here because the fellow with the tractor and the straw baler has just turned up, but so have his dogs, or a dog, I'm not sure how many there were, and they're not happy with the strange dog on the premises. New Year's Eve, Lotus, absolutely banging. There was a queue to get in the car park, but we're here anyway. We need to get, John wants to get a present, a New Year present for somebody. Okay, back from Lotus. It was absolutely crazy in there, didn't film very much, but we got what we needed just about. So now my pump has arrived. I'm waiting for another package with some mechanical timers. I'm going to put these on timers now, these submersibles, 2-hour timers, but the pump's here, so I'm going to open the package and have a look. I won't be doing it today, but have a look, see it's all there. My mechanical timers have turned up. I've just been pulling this one to pieces to check out how it connects, but yeah, it's like that. 2-hour timer. Simple enough, just turn it and it switches off once it's the time's up, so you can do it anything from 20 minutes to 2 hours, whatever you want. Anyway, they are for my pumps. This is the control box for the new pump, so hopefully we'll be getting that done tomorrow. Right, the sun's going down, it's New Year's Eve. I've done this timer switch now. It's as you can see, the LED's lit. It's not flashing, it's just the camera that makes it look like it's flashing, but it probably is flashing but not the naked eye can see it. Anyway, it's now off, and you can either turn it all the way around to 120 for 2 hours on, or you can turn it to there for being permanently on. The strange thing is that the LED lights when it's off and not when it's on, and I'm not quite sure why that is. There's only 2 wires coming out of it, both of them are for the live, so you basically connect one to the incoming live and one to the load. And I thought, oh, maybe if I switch them around the other way around, it will light up when it's on. So I took the cover off and took it all out again, and changed them over, and it still lights up when it's off. So not quite sure of the reason behind that, but anyway, it's done. So tomorrow I may well get on with the pump, and when I say get on with the pump, I mean drop it down and connect it up. I've put these on ready. It's got a 1.5 inch outlet there, which was a bit of a pain because the old one, it's got a 1 inch outlet, and it's got a 1 inch pipe all the way up, so I had to make this conversion from 1 inch to 1.5, and I got out my biggest whopping great spanner that I bought for all these jobs, still doesn't do that. It's too small for that. It'll only go up to 40 millimeters, which is basically that there. It's 1.5 inches, but it won't go around these. So I've had to tighten that by hand, which is about the best I'm going to be able to do. Excuse me. I'll see whether anybody has got a bigger one than that. Somehow I doubt it, or a plumber's wrench or whatever. But yeah, that's unfortunate. Plumber's wrench would be the thing, but I don't know whether anybody's got one or not. But I'll ask my brother-in-law later on. Anyway, that's for another day. New Year's Eve, just having a quiet beer and something to eat, and round at my brother-in-law's house. Nothing wild, no wild celebrations. Cheers everybody, Happy New Year. I've just brought the buffaloes out. It's New Year's Day, about 3:30-ish. They came up from the paddy, and they like to come and eat grass outside the house, at the front of the house, outside the house, but there's like no grass there to eat, so they only cause damage, so I tried to get them to move. So she was quite determined, this one, that she wanted to come here, so I brought her out. This is land that Jow wants to buy, actually. It's a big overgrown plot that she would love to join up with Banswan, but that's for another day. But anyway, it's New Year's Day in the afternoon. I slept most of the day, not been feeling well, and when I did get up, we had a power cut, so we've got no power now, but not to worry, all is good otherwise. Okay, New Year's Day. Still not feeling fantastic, but I wanted to come out as the sort of last chance over the holiday period now to come out, so we come out to Kwakunit. Right, it was a bit dark out there, but yeah, here we are, Kwakunit. So we've ordered now, and food will soon be here. Okay, here we go. Jow's got mixed mushrooms with something, I don't know. Yam boon sentale. I've got some pork ribs and geng arm. Guy arm is a Eastern, northeastern type of curry dish. Like sticky rice. Okay, all done. Very nice dinner. So I'm back to the farm. Okay, so we're back. Just lit my fire. Joe's going to light the fire for the buffaloes. I'm going to sit out here with my kitty cats and chill out. We had a nice dinner. Quiet, but very good food, and it was nice to get out a bit. I've been wanting to go out and eat a few times, but just haven't been up to it. So yeah, that was good. Another day over. Buffaloes in bed. And that is probably it for this video. It's been a bit of a strange one. We didn't do much over the between Christmas and New Year and the New Year break. Neither of us were really feeling much up to it really. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. You've seen what we've got up to. But for now, I'm going to try and round this one off and get it all edited and uploaded to YouTube. So hopefully you might get this video out by Tuesday. You never know. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. I will get back to the normal schedule within the next week or two. But thanks a lot in the meantime for watching. I hope you've all had a great new year and all the best for 2023. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not subscribed. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.